Good evening, my friends. Today, I just want to share from Proverbs 13, verse 12. And this is the word. It says, "Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but the desire comes a tree of life." And I just wanted to share that this is one of the Lord's ways that He works with us. He allows us to suffer what we think is disappointment, and or confusion or um, let down. You know what I mean? But it's not any of those things because God has a plan. You know, an example of that is Joseph. You know, he had the dream that his parents and his brothers were gonna bow down to him, and he had two dreams, and then he had the coat of many colors. He was highly favored, um, and then his brothers sold him into slavery. Actually, they were gonna murder him, but then they sold him into slavery, and then he's wrongly accused of rape and thrown in prison, and then he's in prison, and it's just not looking the way that you would think it would have looked based on the dreams that he had, right? Um, and God does that type of stuff all throughout the Bible, and with different people. I don't have enough time to speak about every single person, but Joseph is a really good example of hope being deferred, because even after his brothers come to him, or even after he's out of prison from Egypt, and brought to be in second command of Egypt under Pharaoh, there's like another 7 or 9 years before he even sees his family. And he had even named his child Manasseh, saying, "The Lord has made me to forget." So he had pretty much even given up on his original hope, right? Like the Lord had taken him so long down this path that Joseph had started to accept a different path for his life, right? And I just want to just share that, we need to understand that God is beyond time, and one day with him is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as a day. And not right now doesn't mean never. Okay? That's what we need to know. If it's not happening right now, that doesn't mean it never will. And we can't force God to make something happen right now. We need to understand that we have to be patient and wait and trust him, because we don't want to miss out on any blessing. Like Joseph, that dream being fulfilled, it couldn't have been fulfilled for him any other way than it was, um, especially to the glory that we see that it is now, because he was sent ahead to Egypt to bring about salvation for millions of people, probably by storing up all this food in the times of good, and all that stuff. So let's trust God. Let's understand that one of his ways that is beyond our understanding and our ways is that he allows our hope to be deferred, which even makes our hearts sick. But that desire comes, and it's a tree of everlasting life when we really know the Lord, because we see that he foretold the end from the beginning, and he took us away that we could have never imagined, and he used everything in our life not just for ourselves, but for many people's salvation. Amen.